Now, Castile, you hate me, and you do have the mission to finish the Reconquista, so I'm curious, are you going to go for Granada? Because I welcome it. Bring it on. You think your two friends are going to be enough? Think again. Jake, what is the name of this song? Well, the one that just came on right now is called Journey to Absolution. The previous one, I'm not sure. I was not paying attention. Let's stop paying our troops quite so much. And we'll get our cogs back in position to take care of those. Don't fancy building too many more boats at the moment. I am already over force limit. So that's a lot of what I can do within my control. Now, a lot of it is just reading what's going on in the world and trying to capitalize on it. That's good. Got you back. Trouble in Thrace, trouble in Tunis. Tunisia would be nice if they weren't allied with Morocco. Morocco? There's a rivalry going on between them and Algiers, so it is unlikely that Morocco would get access. Can't neglect the fact that you have personal union over Tripoli. So I could annex you, get Tunis, and spit you out as a vassal. I wonder what ideas you take first, and I also wonder if that's actually worth it in the grand scheme of things. After all, annexing you is 150 diplomatic points, which I don't have to spare right now. And I wouldn't get Tripoli as a personal union minor. The other one is trade trouble in Tunis. Thrace? That means you've changed your capital. But that would put me on the opposite end of a Ottoman death march. City of World's Desire is their mission. Still, not very often do you get such an opportunity to take Constantinople. The Ottoman could easily just come for me and wipe the floor with me, but hey, worst case scenario, they get Constantinople off of me. And they have no units willing to take it. I'm feeling gutsy. Byzantium, tell me about your fleet. Pathetic is what it is. Although I thought I had more galleys than that. Only 7. Might bring in our lights, just in case. Allied with Serbia, rule over Athens. Well, Serbia, I can't honestly see them getting military access from the Ottomans, who are hostile towards them. I just need to make sure I'm the first on Constantinople. That I can do, though. Our esteemed leader can sit out of that, actually. None of our friends will join us, but yeah, I fear no Serbian or Wallachian intervention. Give me Constantinople. Now 2 won't be enough to take it down, but it'll be a start. Milan may or may not help us out. And I get to enjoy the lootings of Constantinople. That'll be good. 9 ducats a pop. Ka-chink. I also have to be a little cautious. I don't want him bringing his troops in on me. Still, I'm confident in my fleet's ability to rip and tear, especially if I can catch them individually, like this. Goodbye, trade fleet. Now I just need to hunt down his other one. England won't join the war. Oh, but yeah, they'll be busy with France. Gulf of Almeria. But I can catch you off guard there. That works out for everyone. Especially me. Also, this war's been going on far too long. I'm almost getting tired of it. Pisa isn't that important, although I do want them. Oh, nice try. Nice try, busy scum. It's tempting to actually let you land so I get the war score from defeating you with Granada. But then again, you'll have the defensive bonus and I cannot allow you to go any further. Incredible admiral, though. It's almost like you're preparing to fight the Ottomans here. Not enough to scuttle my fleet, though, so be gone. Free cog for me. Let's get our troops into position. But, and there is a big but, oh jeez, call for peace. I don't want Pisa, I just don't want it. Truth be told, I only need 4,000 men here. 3,000 in fact, so why even bother sending more than necessary? And they don't have to include any cavalry either. So we'll just set out one individual. I'll get you going. I don't have much in the way of fleet to worry about anymore, so... That's enough for base tax 9. And I think I will get our esteemed monarch, well, not a monarch, but our ruler on the case. Let's take it, because I want it. The rest of our troops, on the other hand, I want you to head over to Granada. Oh, except for our light ship fleet. Because you need to keep patrolling. Keep those shekels coming in. Oh, I'm glad this is living up to its name as a slow and uninteresting trade game. I may or may not have a few tricks up my pocket, but they will be they'll be waiting around for just a wee while. Don't like this call for peace one bit. But Sienna's just so stubborn. Why don't they take something? Somewhat in position. Now France, you don't want to fight Castile because of war exhaustion, another war, and attitude, which means you're friendly towards Castile. Castilian, oh, they're friendly towards each other? Who would ever phone me? Don't think anyone wants to pick up the phone and just hear police sirens, but I'm pretty sure I'm okay. Okay, didn't expect to have to juggle so much at one go. Damn you, Siena. Should I just give you Firenze as a vassal? You would integrate them, and then I'd be able to vassalize Siena in one go. Whoever really knows. Or I could just take your money. Oh no, that costs me diplomatic points. Well, that isn't happening at all. It's too good an opportunity though, I'll have to keep it. Not to mention having Siena as my friend here is costing me. Okay, how about this? I'll call you to arms, you'll say no. We'll lose our alliance and then you're going to be more likely to get out of this war. How about that? Now my phone's making all kinds of noises. Shut up. Ah, someone just pointed out Siena's target of the war goal. They can't make separate peace. Thanks for the heads up there. Yeah, oh well. We'll just take the money and get rid of your treaties. Unfortunate. But then I could get that truce break going. Oh, somebody post up the truce break image. Just so I can see it. It's glorious. Now I do wonder what the cost of Constantinople itself will be. I'll get ticking war score for it, but there's a good chance I'm actually going to have to fight the enemy. I'll get Serbia out of this war, or maybe just a healthy bit of war score from them, just by holding this. Get a bit of war score from the naval engagements. Should be okay. The most exhilarating gameplay footage. Well, we're about to cap out on dip, so we're going to get national ideas, and although there are other ideas I prefer over it, we are going to have to take exploration. Because we need to get ourselves into Asia as quickly as possible if we ever want to stand a chance at making the most bombastic trade node you ever did see. So we'll get you two folks over there. I'm not sure if it's going to help to have any troops on board, so we'll leave them be. In Granada, in fact. Let's keep those dip points rolling in. They're the most important right now. Let's also get a bit of Miltech. And that'll give us a slight boost to the speed at which we siege Byzantium. Yeah, 6.2%, the greatest. Nice. Gotta get that Serbian war score. Venice have announced me as a rival, which means I can rival them. This is good news. The fact that they are allied with the Pope could be interesting. Who else is the Pope allied with? Me. Okay. I'll work something out. Also, am I going to core Constantinople? 138. I'd probably want to use some harsh treatment on it. Scary. Tell me, do the Ottomans lose that City of World's Desire mission if I hold Constantinople? Or do they lose it if Byzantium fails to exist? Because I could annex Byzantium and release them, have them as a little vassal. That would draw me into some pretty horrible wars. Some really horrible wars. It would also give me Athens as a vassal. And I don't want Athens as a vassal. In fact, I don't want to get involved down here. I don't want to get involved down there at all. But could be somewhere to focus my military on, because the Ottomans can have a big fleet, yes, but I can have a bigger one. Militarily it might not be so hot, but what are we looking at? 9 and 4 is 13. Is that all you got? Byzantium as a subject fails the mission. Okay. I don't have to annex you, but I could take Constantinople and vassalize what's rest of you. That way I wouldn't have to have Athens. I would keep you as a vassal. And if the Ottomans feel like attacking you, I just draw in Big Brother France, who probably can't march over there, but he'll certainly count for something. And if I just blockade you on this side, you won't be able to cross. And it's just a case of getting myself together and defeating you. Then again, there are these two provinces, and the Ottomans have their eternal alliance with Crimea. And if I wanted to get along with that, I'd have to ally Poland, and then I'd really be eating into my diplomatic slots. Still, it's an idea. If I could secure this area, I'd get a lot of power early on. Well, worth thinking about. You lead your thingy with Lithuania. There's no way... No, you're threatened. The Ottomans could just march around here, and the Polish probably wouldn't be enough. In a sense, bringing them into the war could count against me as much as it counts for me. It's interesting, and that's good enough reason for me to want to try it. So I think that's what we'll try to do, vassalize Byzantium. Since I won't be integrating Milan anytime soon, we'll let you go. And I'm going to need a bit of exploration done right now. Good, you got maneuver, the only stat that matters. Onwards. And that's a good opportunity to sink the Serbs. Right, how are you doing here? You've only just got it, but that's alright. I don't think I could reach you even from Gibraltar. Effective range, yeah, you'd be too far away unless I was able to get the range advisor, and he's not there. So that's okay, we can work around this. Warning, stream title may not be accurate. No, it's certainly slow and uninteresting. If you find this interesting, then please seek help, because there's something wrong with you. Let's get a bit of war score from this. Every little helps and all that. And we'll give you a tick to heal up. When you explore that, you'll be there on the 20th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on exploring. We've got Constantinople. We can take it and vassalize you. And it won't cost everything. But I will probably have to fight a bit harder for this. Well, I'm getting ticking war score. I'd be able to get another 20 or so if I just wait. Plus some if I... You know what, I don't even think I'm going to have to move on to you. I can just blockade you and be done with it. Take Constantinople, core it, have you as a vassal. Yeah! Geez, so much to focus on at once. Oh, I lost my cog? Too bad. We just ain't paying attention around here. There is no time for that. Right, every cog can help out with the blockades here. Speaking of, I'm going to really need a bit more in the way of galleys. Expensive though they may be. Just kidding, they are cheap as chips. Alright, we've got plenty of time. Another zone can be explored. Boundary dispute. Like I care what Crimea thinks about me. Do they even know who they're dealing with? Okay, I can't afford to have a suspended diplomat, so I'm going to have to lose a bit of aristocrat power. And we buy it back for 10 military. It is unfortunate, but it must be done. Also, I think it would help us out a bit more if you blockaded. After all, we're dealing with 3, 3, and 5. You yourself can do 5 and another... No, we'll be okay with just you guys. Good to know. We'll get all of you out here then. Let's get these blockades going. For some reason, I'm not feeling any attrition here, so keep it going. Hello, Commander Crimson. Welcome to the boring show, where nothing happens, ever. Alright, we get you two folks together. We catch just enough for a blockade. We go to their capital. Excellent, we've unlocked Fernando Po. Not so excellent, we haven't unlocked Fernando Po. We'll do one more area and then we need to get ourselves right back home. That'll take us home. Barks are pretty good at this business. Detach another blockade, and the rest, there's... can only blockade a base tax of 4. Now that can't be right. Why are we blockading 5 base tax worth when there's only 3 here? That'll do it. Won't be enough, but once Milan finishes with this siege, and they shouldn't take too much longer, and we get a bit more ticking war score. In fact, oh yeah, it's all going on. We cannot be beaten. I also just pray that the Ottomans don't begin their war with Byzantium right about now, because that would scupper the whole plan. Okay, looking good. Looking not half bad. Take a couple of cogs away from all this to pick up our troops. In fact, take all the cogs away. So we don't have a full blockade, so what? I want my troops somewhere relatively safe. Sierra Leone, that's going to be an important one, no doubt. Jake, which country has the most interesting flavor events? All the ones that I don't want to play as. All the babby nations. I mean, where's Ryukyu's flavor events? They only get the generic Japanese ones. Rio de Orio. That's the only one that I'm going to be able to get access to, so that's quite important. Take Raska, take Serbia, and then everything works out for us. Don't think any of you are in attritionville, which is great. No revolt risk, even in our heathenous areas, although taking Constantinople is going to skyrocket my my everything. Maybe, just maybe, I should sell it back to sell it back to Byzantium, rather. That way I still get the bonus. I'm going to have to defend it anyway. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Plus I can take all of Byzantium's money by selling it to them, without having to pay the extra peace deal for it. Demands exceed war score -23, so I need that. Basically I need you to stop pissing about in Raska and go and slaughter some Serbs. Do you think you can do that? Also, little point in letting our explorer waste away. Probably going to die soon anyway. We didn't unlock the secrets of Fernando Po, so let's go and find them out. Just do a quickie. I do feel a bit bad giving Byzantium all this war exhaustion though. It's going to make the Ottomans real keen on fighting them, so I need this war over with quickly. So come on, stop pissing about! Ah. Grain Coast, Ivory Coast, one of them's really important, but I think it's Gold Coast that has the special Centre of Trade modifiers. He's 64, but he's doing a great job, so I reckon we should keep him. And we get dip points, which is the most important at this point in time. Poland like us, but they don't love us. France could do with a bit better. But I need to keep a free diplomat for this. Jake fighting the Ottomans is exhilarating. I'm not here to be exhilarating. I'm here to make the most profitable trade node you ever saw. Alright, we found the Congo. Let's hope the Portuguese don't find them anytime soon. I don't want them turning Catholic. Or do I? New X. Great, we found Fernando Po. That's important because Fernando Po is temperate. It's not tropical like most of this area. Alright, if we get good war exhaustion from this... good war score from this. It's all of Serbia's army. They should get wiped, so why wouldn't it? I'm looking forward to Art of War being able to tell your vassals and allies how to fight battles. Okay, that was good, but not good enough. You should have stack wiped them. That's horrible. Forget this, I ain't fighting your battles. You fight them. And more Diplo power. This is fantastic, but all the more reason I need to finish this war up as soon as possible. It's another stack wipe, but just not enough. That broke away, which is good news for me. I can almost get my alliance with Poland, which is good news for me. France wants trade power, they ain't getting it. They still love me though, because who loves you, baby?